just back up a bit, stretch my arms out. Big moment coming up, yeah. Hi guys! Welcome back to the Not So Interested podcast. And today we have Harrison is here, along with the co-host.
Hi guys!
And do you want to explain what we're doing?
No.
Harrison, don't explain what we're doing.
Not really, no.
I guess you'll find out as we go along.
Goodbye!
Goodbye.
Well, don't explain.
No.
Right, we're doing the Premier League predictions. We're going from top table to bottom, 1 to 20.
Bottom to top.
Bottom to top.
Okay, guys, we're doing 20 to first. We're doing all 20 teams.
Really?
And we're giving a. Not giving. Cut me off. We're saying who's going to be winning the other cups as well. We're saying the manager's supposed to be going to get sacked.
Well, the two of them are.
Golden Boot and the top assistant.
We're doing top.
You've done, you've only done top assist, Harrison.
I'm doing top
Golden
assist.
Boot.
Then a Golden Boot and top assist.
But just to say, it's me. Don't expect anything good out of me.
It's me, it's D.
It's D-A-double-G.
Harrison, since you're on the guest, Harrison, do you want to go first with the 20th?
Oh,
The big
starting,
dag.
am I?
Yes.
Okay. The 20th, I put West Brom. I said West Brom because they have a lack of Prem quality. They're underdogs and did well in the Championship, but I can't imagine them staying up. I think halfway through the season they're already going to be, too far behind.
After you go next, or?
No, but I'm the football expert,
Okay.
you can go next.
20th, I also put West Brom.
Epic.
Because, yeah.
My 20th, West Ham.
Oh.
Oh,
They're
okay.
fucked. They're fucked.
Yeah, they are fucked. They have such a shit.
I know they got David Moyes. I know he was a good manager at Man United. No, he's a good manager.
Shit,
at
I've lost a
Everton.
team.
Yeah.
It's just they sold. There was a player on. I think he was on loan to West Brom last year. He was a young player, and they sold him. And even like the captain Mark Noble said, he was a joke. So there's something going on.
Falling apart. Remember when they sold someone and they were like saying, "Oh, this is ridiculous."
They haven't been the same since Dimitri Payet when he left. So yeah, West Ham, they're fucked.
I put them low, but I didn't put them 20. I didn't put them dead 20th. Alright, okay.
I'm missing a team here, because I've written West Ham and West Brom twice. Shit. 19th I put Sheffield.
What?
Really?
What?
Because why not, innit?
Sheffield?
They came
last season?
When did they come last season? Was it like 8th?
Like
9th?
No, I think they were 10th.
Oh,
10th?
well darn. Gosh darn. Moving on.
Oh my god. Okay, in 19th, I put Fulham, because I think Fulham are like the definition of a yo-yo club. But I would like to see them stay in the Prem because I actually don't mind Fulham, but
Oh, I hate Fulham. I'll go on the reasons why.
Yeah, okay, but I don't mind Fulham. I actually kind of like them, but they came into the Prem 2-3 years ago, spent 100 million, and went straight back down. This season they didn't do that, but like, is his name Milovic? Is the striker? Mitrovic, yeah. He's a great striker, but he gets injured way too often for them to rely on him. And who's the backup option for a striker? I don't even know. I don't know there's backup striker. So I put Fulham 19th going back down.
I put West Brom because they're the definition of a yo-yo club. Literally. I'll go. The order we'll go is Harrison, Barnes, me, Barnes, like that. Back and yeah. Then I go Aston Villa because they were so shit last season. Then they beat Arsenal. Then they stayed up. They were shit. They should have gone down.
They were
Jack
shit.
Grealish saved them.
Yeah.
They should have gone down.
Barnes?
Yeah.
I put West Ham. Cause yeah.
Fair enough. Do you want to give any?
Nah.
Okay. Okay. I also put Aston Villa in 18th. They relied heavily on Jack Grealish. They didn't. How did they not sign like a proper striker?
They spent over 100 million as well. I think they bought I can't remember who they bought, but they signed someone for a fuck ton.
Yeah, but they didn't sign a striker, and the best thing they could have done was buy a striker because they were relying on Jack Grealish.
They had Wesley up front or something like that. Wesley, shit.
Yeah, but yeah, no, honestly, like with Aston Villa, they literally stayed up by a hair last season. I don't think they're going to be as lucky this. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be as lucky. And I think if Jack Grealish even gets injured for a month, they're out of it. That they rely so heavily on him. And if he goes, they're definitely going down. Okay, I'm doing 17th now, yeah.
Yes.
In 17th, I put West Ham. I said the reason why I put West Ham in 17th and not in relegation is because I just feel like even though that they everything's going wrong at West Ham, and I think Moyes is going to get sacked halfway through the season, but I think when they have players like Felipe Anderson, when they have players like Haller who can actually hit the floor, like, and is it Haller?
No, Barnes likes Haller.
Oh, is it?
I packed him about 98 times on FIFA 20.
Okay. But with players like him, if he hits the ground running and properly does well this season, and didn't they sign someone? Did they sign someone this summer? I can't think. I don't know.
I think they signed someone there last season. I think they completed the deal or something.
Can I just quickly say, with FIFA, if you ever pack Haller and you don't see if it's a walkout and you see French striker, you start losing it, and then you also see his fucking Haller. Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, so yeah, no, I can see them staying up, but I don't think it's convincing, and I can see them going down. I honestly can't see them going down.
What?
I put Fulham. Yeah.
I've also put Fulham.
You reckon they're going to stay up?
Yeah, because when they were in it, I think 2 seasons ago, they obviously went down. Did they win the championship? They won the championship.
Leeds.
Yeah, Fulham won the playoffs, didn't they? And the year before they went down, they weren't that bad. They weren't like Norwich last season. So
no, they weren't. But they all
I hate Fulham. I hate Fulham because they're one of the chief people high up on the board, Tony Khan.
Oh yeah.
Fuck AEW. Yeah, moving on to 16.
AEW can fuck off. I hope it goes under. Run out of money. Ex-WWE. Anyway, sorry.
16 Southampton. Yeah, I don't care. They got Danny Ings, but he might move. I don't know.
I put Villa.
Fair enough. 16th, yeah.
Yes.
I put Brighton. I thought last season. Where did they finish? Did they finish 16th last season?
They were down there, but they weren't like.
They were quite a few points off, weren't they? But and I think it's going to be the same kind of story. I think that they're not going to do amazingly well, but they're going to be safe, I reckon. Alright, 15th, I put Palace. I put Palace because they rely on one player, Zaha, and Zaha is injury prone. And I honestly can see Palace going down. I honestly can. But I don't know. Roy Hodgson can do bits, but I don't know. I think that they'll stay up, but I don't think it'll be, it could go either way, really.
Yeah.
I put 15th, put Burnley. Because why not?
15th, I've also put Palace.
Oh, epic.
And then 14th, put Brighton because yeah, same. They're not world beaters, but they can beat. They got Ben White now. First, shout out my friend Ben. He's been given a chance, but I don't know. He should have gone to Liverpool. He should have gone to Leeds. Moving on.
Number 14, I put Brighton as well.
Number 14th, I put Burnley.
Wait, we were 14th, am we?
No, we didn't. We did 15th.
Yeah. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so I did Burnley only because I think they got a good. I think they got a good team, but I don't think that they're going to be pushing top 10 anytime soon. In 12th, I got Leeds. I think if they get anywhere like if they get 12th, I think the Leeds will say that's a very good season, and I can see Leeds staying up by quite some distance, even kind of pushing top 10 if they if they do like a Sheffield, but no, I think 12th is a good place for Leeds, to be honest.
12th, I also put Leeds.
Epic.
Wait. I missed 13.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we missed 13 in total. Jeez.
Yeah.
I just realised.
I
Yeah,
put Burnley. Yeah, go back to the top. I put Burnley there.
Yeah, boys, I completely missed 13th. I
put Burnley there. What? Yeah. Just skip it.
Right.
13th. I put Palace in 13th.
I put Newcastle in 13th.
Yeah, let's go back to 12. Barnes.
Yeah, 12th. I put Leeds.
Oh, I put Newcastle because they've actually signed Callum Wilson and Ryan Fraser and Jamal Lewis from Norwich. They'll be alright. They won't go down. They'll
be alright, but they have signed a lot of relegated players.
If they had Saudi money, they'd be Man City worthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
If
that went through that Saudi money, they would be unreal this season.
They got Owen Wilson up front now.
Yes.
Wow. And then 11th, I put Sheffield because I don't think they do as well. I think they go down next season. I don't think they do as well now because one team always comes up from the Championship does well. Like I remember Swansea did it. I think.
2015,
I don't think Huddersfield did well, but I know they stayed up.
Was it 2015 that Swansea did amazing?
I think it might be 13 because when they had to meet you, they beat like Arsenal, Man City, Man United.
That's right. Yeah, you're right.
I don't think they lost. They won the Carabao Cup. Hazard kicked the ball boy. But yeah, Sheffield because yeah.
I just because I forgot. I don't think I've said it already. Southampton, because I forgot to say it.
Okay, I also put Sheffield. I think they did amazing to get. Was it 10th this season? But I think that this season's going to be. I think this season's going to be like a second season thing where like they'll struggle a lot more this season. And yeah, as Alfie said, I think they could struggle a lot more next season. You know what I mean? Even go down.
Top 10 then. Where it gets better because from 17th to 11th is just literally mid-table boring.
Yeah. Alright, okay. In 10th, I got Southampton. I think their manager is incredible. I really like their manager. Is it? How do you say it?
It's like Ralph Hessen something. I don't know.
Heisenberg, I don't know.
Heisenberg.
Heisenberg.
White.
Anyway, I think that he's really good, and I think that he's going to get the best out of that Southampton team. I think Southampton have been cheating on average for a long time. I think this is their season.
Yeah, I remember, like Swansea, like Sheffield, they had one good season, and then all their players went to Liverpool. They had Lallana, they had Mane.
Yeah, they've had some talent come through.
Charlie Austin, who's at West Brom. They had a very good team. And then
they just cheated on average for so long. But I think this year is going to be the year that they actually push top 10.
Number 10, I put Newcastle.
Number 10, number 9 large.
No, number 10, I put Newcastle. Yeah. Okay. Very cool. Very cool choice.
I put Leeds because I think they'll be the team to do. They'll do a Sheffield.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, are we gonna get top 4? Plummet. They got Rodrigo.
That's a good signing this year.
They apparently want Draxler. They're signing, and Bielsa just signed a 1-year contract because a lot of like foreign clubs want him. But
mad.
I think they've kept like I think they've still got most of their players from the championship winning team. It's just because they're like it's Leeds. I don't think they do well. I don't think they do too bad. They won't be bottom. tier tables.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think I said the same kind of thing for Leeds. I said that they'll do a Sheffield, but I don't think they're gonna crack into the top 10. I doubt it. Right. Anyway, so what's it now?
9. I put Everton because I don't think Ancelotti's in it. Really, I know they just signed Rodriguez and Allen, but I just don't think Ancelotti's in it. He's just... Wow, stop talking!
Yeah.
The way you stop then.
No, I'm trying to explain my point.
It might be my mic, to be fair.
They haven't done anything for years. Like, they're no challenge to Liverpool. They haven't won anything. Every time Liverpool play them, they just batter them. I think the last thing which happened to them was Andre Gomez's injury, where his ankle snapped and everyone thought he was never playing again. God. And then he came back like 2 months later.
It was horrible, though, wasn't it?
Right, I think that's it. Like, yeah, they don't do anything. But it's just... They might draw with Liverpool. They might beat a Man City. They might beat a Chelsea. That's it. They might draw... They beat Man United 4-0 a couple of seasons ago. But that was it. From there. They haven't won anything since 1995.
Yeah, I agree with you, 100%.
Yeah,
Number 9, I also put Everton.
Large.
You have Everton as well?
Yeah. Because, why not?
Epic, because I also put Everton. That's not the first time we all said Everton. I think, as Alfie said, I think
because there's only one Everton.
I think Everton would be happy with getting 9th. And they have made some good signings with Rodriguez and Allen, but they are on the older side. So I think this will be the highest placing season in a while again until they, buy another old player, which would take them up again. But then a year later, complain and leave to China. Epic.
Yeah, that's number 8 now. Awesome.
8th. I put Leicester in 8th. I think with I think that thanks for that voice. Look on my thing. You stop speaking for like a minute.
No, Leicester. He managed Leicester on Football Manager. That's why I said that.
All right.
Don't talk about it. Me and that ball do not get along, Harrison. Not one bit. Solve Madison from me as soon as I started going.
Alright, yeah. So I said Leicester because they did well for the first half of the season. And they were top 3, and it was like not even, it wasn't even close between 3rd and 4th. But then, not even like people said, oh yeah, lockdown fucked them and everything. But before lockdown, ever since Christmas time, they just went awful form. So yeah, I put Leicester in 8th because I don't think they're gonna be pushing for Europe this season.
France?
Well, I also put Leicester in 8th. Because me and Leicester don't get along. Moving on. Fuck Madison.
I also put Leicester in 8th.
I have a feeling we put the same ones all the way through now.
Yeah, it's gonna be similar because it's predictable now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just lost Ben Chilwell. They got Vardy.
Lost.
That's it now. Vardy, Tillemans, Madison. Hey, he's alright, but
Madison.
Yeah, I don't think it's challenging.
Brendan's a good manager. Even though he didn't win the title with Liverpool, he won it in Scotland about 3 or 4 times in a row. But he's alright. 7th, I put Wolves. I just think they do well because they haven't got Europe. You've all put 7th, haven't we?
Moving on. Yes.
Go on.
They haven't got Europa League, so they'll be alright. Why have you put Wolves 7th?
Why not?
With me in 7th, I kind of switched it up between you two, and I put Wolves.
What?
What?
They signed that really
They signed Portugal. No, they signed Portugal.
Yeah.
That's it.
They got the Portuguese national team.
When's Ronaldo turn up?
I don't know. But yeah, so I think that signing was good. That signing was very good, but I don't think they're going to be challenged. Oh, well, they could challenge for Europe, but I think they'll be happy with 7th, to be honest.
Do you know who their mascot is?
No.
No.
Madeleine McCann.
I'll cut that. Don't worry.
Keep it.
Why? Why Madeleine McCann?
It'll go. Oh, it's Madeleine.
Portugal.
Awesome. Really?
Oh my! I'm such an idiot.
What's that?
Keep this
Insert
in.
clip of insert clip of footage got corrupted.
Okay,
6. Here we go. He's the top now.
it's my go now, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, okay. I put Arsenal, and I only said Arsenal because of this reason, and you're gonna understand why. Arsenal had a really good run of form under Arteta, and I can honestly see Arsenal pushing top 4 if everything hit that. All the signings, do well, and they trust in Arteta. And I think the reason why they're not going to get top 5 is because I'll explain later on the thing about the cups and stuff and trophies.
I didn't actually listen then because I was just blanked as soon as you said. Yeah. What?
I put United. We move. Bruno's a penalty merchant.
Okay.
I put Chelsea because they're gonna bottle it.
Do you reckon Frank's gonna get 5?
They're gonna bottle it with Werner and Havertz and all them. They're gonna take a year to. It's gonna be a lot of pressure,
Yeah.
and they'll get knocked out of They'll come third in the Champions League group and get knocked in Europa League, and I will explain later about the Europa League.
I think.
And Lampard could be sacked.
Yeah, the thing is,
that.
I think people forget the fact that Lampard is a relatively new manager.
He's had 2 seasons as a manager. Fair
Yeah.
enough, he did well with Derby, but half of them were loan players. He had Mason Mount and Harry Wilson.
No, and none of that was pressure. He didn't have any pressure for Derby. If he didn't do well, oh well, you know what I mean?
Let's play a final.
Yeah, he didn't do well with pressure in that sense, and he also lost to Arsenal. Did he lose to Arsenal?
Yeah, lost final.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I think he's a relatively new manager. I don't see him doing well under pressure.
Apparently, though, they gave last season. The board said you have 3 seasons to do stuff. Like they said you had 3 seasons without being sacked. But I don't think
but
that.
It's Chelsea. How many
I think
managers
you
did they go through? They have no manager loyalty. Jose won 3 trophies or 2 trophies with them, and they sacked him.
Yeah, remember that they were the bottom half of the table.
Yeah, but you should always stick with your manager, man. In the
David
sense of
Moyes?
they won. No, but when they've
David
won
Moyes?
2 trophies,
What about-
David
Well,
Moyes won the Charity Shield.
Remember
Two
when Arsenal tweeted Ollie out?
trophies. Yeah, I
Van
don't know.
Gaal,
Van Gaal won the FA Cup.
FA
with us?
Cup. Exactly. Mourinho won the Europa League. Hey, where's his loyalties? No.
Chelsea's worse for it. Chelsea's so much worse for it.
Yeah, Chelsea 6th. And then 5th Spurs. And I think Mourinho will be sacked before Christmas.
But
5th I put Chelsea, and I've kind of lost where I'm going with this at the moment. But yeah, 5th I put Chelsea.
I put Spurs as well. I think that Jose will win silverware, which all the Spurs fans will be happy about, because when's the last time they actually won a trophy?
Like 2008, and it was the League Cup. And that you say the FA Cup's pointless, the League Cup is pointless.
I'm not saying the FA Cup's pointless, but when you challenge it for top 4, anyway, we're not going into that debate.
He did say he'd rather come third. Anyway.
Yeah. Wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, no. I reckon Spurs are gonna get some silverware this season, but but I don't think that Spurs are gonna get top 4. I don't think so. They've only made 1 signing from Southampton.
Oh no, they got Doherty or Doherty from Wolves, but he's not.
Yeah, but that's not. They need a backup striker because Harry Kane's an injury.
Yeah, that's the thing. I saw earlier they're looking for another striker to back up Kane.
They have to. All right.
Top 4.
Top 4. Okay, here we go. Alright, is it my go? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I say, right. I put 4th. I put Man United. And I said Man United. Wait, I need to find my United card. Alright, I said Man United. because we've made one signing. We've only made Van der Beek, but I think Van der Beek is like the signing that we were looking for, because we were trying to strengthen our midfield.
Bruno?
No, we were trying to strengthen our midfield because Matic was, he's a good player, but he was getting on, and with Van der Beek, it's going to be a lot more attacking because they're all attacking players. Pogba can sit back, but
yeah, you need a defensive midfielder. That's where Matic comes in. So have fun playing Matic, Mata, and Bruno halfway through the season under the PET tactics.
It could turn out like that, but
Pogba will leave in January.
Yeah, you say that. You say that, but then there's no he could sign a contract as well.
There is interest in Pogba though from Juventus. They come back in for him apparently.
Well, if they take
wouldn't blame him for losing.
Same.
If he goes. But I think even in that case, we can play Matic back in the or Fred in the midfield and play
Fred.
Fucking nonce.
Van der Beek and Bruno in midfield. I think because of the added pressure from last season on Ollie, I think that he has to get top 4 again, or he will be fired. He will be sacked very
you
soon.
You did tweet Ollie out, so wouldn't you be happy about it?
We were 3-0 down to Sheffield United.
Well, still Aston, you never know, might come true. Your hopes might come true.
What are you saying?
I don't know. I'm having a stroke.
Like Barnes, your fourth?
I kind of messed up my order and then realised that where I want to put it, I put Spurs fourth. But,
okay.
Yeah.
What, Spurs?
Yeah.
Fourth.
I've put Man United because I think they do well this season. They ended last season well, but I do think the PE teacher will be sacked by Christmas.
Fair enough.
And this is where Pochettino comes in, and this is Man United. They'll do what it won't be as bad as Mourinho at Chelsea in his last season, but they'll be like Unai Emery Arsenal last season. They'll be like between 6th and 14th in the mid, like Spurs last year as well with Poch. Ollie will get sacked, Pochettino come in, he'll bring in like people in January, they'll come forth. And they should.
I'll be relatively happy with that. Ollie should have gone last season. Even though he did well, they should have sacked him. Or the thing is, he makes rookie mistakes. Like although he's been the manager for 10 years.
Yeah, he's not a new manager anymore. He's an old manager.
But the thing is, he played the exact same starting 11 for like 6 games in a row until they were all exhausted and we lost. But we could have kept the 20 game running unbeaten. We could have kept that going if you just changed the starting 11.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's where the difference is between my next pick in 3rd, and that is the mighty Mikel Arteta. No, Arsenal 3rd.
You reckon Arsenal 3rd?
I think this is the best chance they've got since. I think this is the best manager they've got and the best chance they've got since Wenger, because the last manager of Arsenal was Wenger. The last 2 managers were titled head coach. So the head coach's role is to train and pick the team. A manager is you get to pick the transfers. The last manager was Arsene Wenger. The new manager is Mikel Arteta because his job got changed yesterday. So he's on the transfer board. I just think after last season they're gonna I don't know. It can either go really bad or really good. And I'm positive, and Thomas Partey.
I think you have to be, don't you?
Thomas Partey might come in. Aouar might be coming in. Arteta, I'm not being biased, but I think he is. In 10 years' time, he'll be Barcelona manager.
But I think Arsenal got one of the best. Remember what you said before about like how legends of the club players will never be good at their club manager.
They're not usually. And it's. I didn't. I don't think I said that. I think I said players shouldn't go to their club straight away.
Dear people of the internet, have you ever wanted to buy a hoodie that doesn't feel right and is really itchy? You haven't? We've got the store for you. Get online today. Search up teespring.com. Get on Not So Clothing. We've got everything. We have face masks, We have hoodies. You want to buy your kids something? We've got that. You want a phone case or a sticker? We've got that as well. We've got towels, mugs, everything. Get online today.
I was saying how you thought I said that managers shouldn't, like, say if Paul Scholes went to Man United, you know, he's barely beat, like Lampard to Chelsea is wrong. Only fair enough because he's been managing before. I didn't want Arteta when he first came in because I thought he needed the experience, but then he'd be working under the best manager in the world, one of the best managers in the world, Pep Guardiola. It's like Paul Scholes went to Oldham for his first job.
Yeah.
Ryan Giggs went to Wales. Why? Just because you're a high name doesn't mean you
can have the ability.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
Gerrard went to Rangers. That's a good.
Yeah, Gerrard went to Rangers, and Lampard went to Derby.
That's a smart move. That's a smart move for Gerrard.
Yeah, Rangers, you know, they're coming back, but I didn't think Arteta was the right man. I thought, oh, fuck, like they should have got Pochettino. He was apparently they wanted him, apparently Mourinho and that, but I was very wrong about Arteta. But yeah, I think Arsenal got one of the best young managers around, and I do think if they get the right sign, because he's got full control of the transfers now.
They have done well this season, and
it's
also,
just they don't have the money. They don't have the money.
Yeah.
They
and also
need Emi Martinez. Emi Martinez is going, I think, and I think he should be the number one keeper.
He was extremely underrated.
Leonard got
especially
injured. Emi Martinez came in. Arsenal fans thinking, oh, great, they're not going to make. They didn't make top 4, but they won the FA Cup and the Charity Shield.
The FA Cup final as well. I don't remember when it was, but one of the saves he made in there was fucking insane.
When I watched him play against Chelsea in the FA Cup final, he was like.
Incredibly underrated.
He was shot. Yeah, he shuts the run down before they even get in the box.
Leno is a very good shot stopper, and he's probably more consistent. But Martinez has had 10 years at Art. I think it's more than 10 years. He's had loads of loan deals. This is his chance. But
how old is he?
About 26. That's the hardest choice in the Arsenal team. I could probably name the Arsenal team now what they start with, except for the goalkeepers, because it's hard. It'd be like, say if I don't know what club have 2 like world-class strikers. Because you have one world-class striker.
PSG have Cavani and Icardi.
Cavani's quite old though, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's world-class.
Say, example, France. At the time they had Thierry Henry and Nicolas Anelka. Who would you pick? I'd pick Henry. But people wouldn't pick Anelka because he is a striker. Henry is a playmaker striker. That's too different. It's like that. There's a lot of choice. But Arsenal selling him. Arsenal selling. Apparently Hector Bellerin's going to PSG. They need to sell to buy. That's the only thing, and that could be where they downfall in the season. Maybe not to finish top 3.
Yeah, Bellerin's leaving.
Apparently.
Jeez.
Alf,
PSG.
If you were Matt, I know you would never want to be, but like say. What would you say is the best idea for goalkeeper for Man United? Because we've got Dean Henderson coming in from loan, but we've had De Gea. But De Gea has been really?
Yeah. I mean, when was his last good season? Yeah, you gotta get rid of them, haven't you? Otherwise, you either sell him now when he's at his prime for like 60 to 80 million, or you sell him in 2 years' time when he's like.
Well, yeah, look at people like Czech who left later on and don't go as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
I'd get rid of him.
He's been so good for us.
Yeah, but was he good last season?
No, he wasn't good last season, but the season before.
I think it was 2 seasons ago where he was insane.
Yeah,
when Man United finished second in the Jose. Yeah, it was the season Man United came second, so 2 seasons ago. Well, 3 now.
He's unreal. He was unreal. He was stopping any shot put at him. Any shot.
But
go for it.
Van der Sar had to go. Pepe Reina had to leave Liverpool. You know, you gotta get rid sometimes.
I can remember. Did you see Mason Mount's goal against him in the FA Cup?
Yeah. He makes a lot of mistakes. I cash in now. Yeah, someone else's third because I feel like I've been speaking for years.
Yeah, my third I've also chosen. Oh, okay then, I've also chosen Arsenal. After, especially for the form after restarting as well. Because if that continues, it'll be, yeah.
Harrison?
Yeah, I put Chelsea, and it's actually not the way you think it would be. I put Chelsea because they made a lot of signings, and they could genuinely, with the signings they got, if they gel straight away, and Lampard can cope underneath the pressure of running how much is that team now worth? It's like an unreal amount. Running that team and can deal with that pressure, then I could see them competing for most trophies. And I almost said trifles then, by the way, boys. But I don't know. I just think like people forget how inexperienced Lampard is. He's only had 2 years of managing, 3 years going on now, and you can't expect 6 players to gel into the team like that. So I think if
and especially with the pre-season they've had, the players have had 2 weeks off.
Yes. Fuck all.
The end of the season.
Yes, fuck all. So I honestly can say that what I honestly think is going to happen is that Chelsea's going to start off with the first 4 or 5 games really strong, and people are like, oh, see, Lampard can deal with the pressure, and then it's going to start going wrong, and then by Christmas he's going to get sacked. They're going to bring in someone very, very good, and will guide him to third. That's what I reckon. Okay.
So,
you look second now?
No, we'll change it up now because it's obviously top 2. We'll do a quick fire. So we'll all say we'll go in order, but then we'll give our reasons because it's the top 2, and we obviously know who's left.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
There's obviously Bournemouth and Aston Villa. I meant to say Watford. So we already know who's left. So second, Harrison. Who's coming second?
Liverpool.
Vance?
I've also put Liverpool.
I've also put Liverpool. Harrison, what's your reason?
I put Liverpool because they haven't signed many. One player? They signed one player?
Yeah, I don't think they got money.
Yeah, and with Man City, they're gonna want revenge.
Whoa, this is not Man City we're talking about, yeah?
Yeah, I know, but they're gonna want revenge, Man City. So I don't think that now this will be going on their 3rd year of potting up very high points to compete with Man City, and I just feel like if they can deal with the pressure, they might do it, but I feel like they're gonna collapse under the pressure and come second.
Yeah, Barnes?
I don't see them being able to keep up the form that they've had towards, well, not the start, but like in general, but I don't see them being able to keep up the form constantly through next season.
Where did I wrote that? I wrote about Liverpool something. Yeah, I just think because they've won everything, no disrespect to Liverpool, they're insane last 2 years. From the Champions League win to the Premier, I just think they'll take the foot off the gas. I think because they've won it all. I know it's their first Premier League title, but because they've won mostly everything, they might go for other things. They might they might want to win the FA Cup and the club, and they might try and get the Champions League again. I just think, it's not
going to be on the Prem anymore.
The good team. It's just with the rumours. It was ages ago when I heard the rumour about Mane going to Barcelona and Wijnaldum. That's quite recent, but I don't know. They seem like a small group of players who want to play for each other. But I do think, obviously, my first pick's Man City, like everyone else's. Because Man City, they bottled last season. They lost too many games.
Definitely.
When Liverpool could have gone invincible, Man City bottled it. And they'll be out for revenge this season, and I think they'll get it because
Pep spent the money.
Yeah.
Again. They bought in Torres and what's his name? The other one?
Ake.
Nathan Ake.
He won't be a starter, I don't think, because he's come from relegated Bournemouth.
He's better than Stones.
But they got Laporte and
yeah, but who have they got next to Laporte? They're running Stones or Otamendi or Fernandinho's.
Fernandinho's good, to be fair. It's just if they play a back 3, then they'll play Stones and Ake.
Yeah,
or they could play Carl Walker. They could play Walker, Cancelo, Laporte, because they both wing back. But they I don't know.
I want to say something about Liverpool though. Remember at the end of last season where they had an unbelievable amount of form. They won the Prem and then they lost like 3 or 4 games by the end of the season. Like consistently, they lost to Liverpool.
Yeah, that's when they gave up. I think the players didn't care. They'd won the league.
Yeah, you don't have to. They don't have anything to play for then.
They turned into the restarted Premier League champions before it was even announced. They were what, like 20 points clear?
Yeah.
They didn't care, and I don't think the fans cared as much as like, when they lost to Arsenal. They were like, "And
the City loss is going to hurt though. The City loss was going to hurt them.
Well, I don't think it was. I think it was just more like as soon as
showed Man. I think that game where Man City won, that showed they were coming back for them.
Yeah, 4-0, unreal.
We might be wrong. Liverpool might, carry on.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
I can't see it. They're not signing players. And I know it's because
they're still in for Thiago, but I've heard Thiago might be going back to Barcelona.
Yeah, but then how old is Thiago?
In his mid-20s.
He is 26, 27.
He is a good player. He'd fit right in Liverpool.
Mane's 30, Salah's 30, Firmino's coming up 30. You look at the midfield, mostly 30. Van Dijk coming up 30. Alisson's like 26, 27. Like, yeah, Trent is young, but then Robertson's 27, 28. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I see, like, they got an aging squad, and as much as that squad is very good right now, it's going to come to a point where Salah's going to slow down, or Mane's going to start slowing down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they got Firmino as a fraud.
They are wingers at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. And Firmino's a fraud, and they got to rely on him.
Right, that's the league.
That's the league. It's the cups now,
the cups, who do you think is going to win the Golden Boot?
I put Aubameyang on mine.
I put Aubameyang.
Do you know why I said mine was going to be controversial? Yeah, I put Rashford.
No, I don't see it, man. I don't see that.
I think if they play him up top, Rashford will win it.
We're not playing him up top.
Exactly, but if they play him up, I've put Rashford, but I think he's like third choice for me. He'll either be him or Aubameyang or Kane if he's fully fit. I don't think Danny Ings will pop up. I don't think Vardy, but I really do think Rashford will be up there.
Do you know what Danny Ings screams to me? Do you remember Charlie Austin the first season? And he had like 30 goals, and then he travelled against all of the clubs.
Yeah.
And just failed to perform. I think that's what Danny Ings is going to be. I'd like to see him do well, but I don't know. I reckon Aubameyang should do well. He always scores about 20-something goals every season, so I see.
It's just his age. It is his age.
How old is he? 30?
31. And he's signed a 3-year contract, but they haven't fucking announced it.
No, it's soon probably then. Right, did you do the top assist, or should I just...
No, it'd be De Bruyne.
Yeah, I put De Bruyne.
De Bruyne or Bruno, because I reckon Bruno have a good season.
Okay. Alright, do you want to say top 2 managers going to get sacked?
Oh, I've already said like the big names anyway. Ollie, can I do the cups first before we do that? I want to drive a strap towards this. So how I said Lampard was going to bottle it and they drop out the Champions League. Well, they'll do well in Europa League, and then it'll be the repeat of the 2019 Europa League final. Arsenal, Chelsea.
Wait,
Arsenal. If you come third in the group, you get knocked down in the Europa League.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, that's how they won it the other year against Arsenal, because they got knocked out of the Champions League. But yeah, maybe they repeat the final. Arsenal win and Lampard get sacked, and Chelsea will lose the FA Cup final to Wolves. Man City will win the League Cup, and Man City will lose Champions League final to PSG, and Pep will leave.
Oh, fair enough.
Because he's lost the Champions League final, the thing which has avoided him.
Barnes? Didn't Pep win the Champions League final?
Yeah, but he won one with Man City.
Okay, fair enough.
The one for FA Cup, I've said that it'll be an Arsenal United final, and then Arsenal to win on either pens or it'll be like a last minute sort of thing.
Fair.
Champions League, I've put City, but also City PSG final, but City just coming in towards the last 20 minutes. Europa League, I put Arsenal, and Carabao for City.
I don't think Arsenal do that well.
Yeah, I don't. You
Either that, I don't know.
do the double.
You got any other clubs, too?
We move.
Well, okay, so in the FA Cup, I said that the Spurs are going to win some silverware. Yeah, I think the Spurs are going to win the FA Cup.
I'm just laughed and said you must have heard.
I said that in the Carabao Cup, there's a throw-off cup, but the Chelsea fans are going to go mad about it because they're going to win it, and then they're going to say, "Oh, Frank Lampard," but they're just going to get sacked. In the Champions League, I said that Liverpool are going to beat Bayern Munich. Because Bayern Munich got unreal this season, but I reckon that Liverpool won't focus on the Prem as much and will focus on the Champions League, like you said, Alf. And in the Europa League, I said that Arsenal will win the Europa League.
I think I just, look in the Europa League, who's in it? I know teams get knocked down, but who is actually in the Europa League? Arsenal, Tottenham.
Is Sevilla back in it?
They won it, didn't they?
Oh shit, of course, yeah.
It's just the shit teams, isn't it? And on paper, unless it's like it depends. You can't really predict who wins it until the teams get knocked out from the Champions League. Imagine if Barcelona have a shit season, come third, Champions League group, they'll win the Europa League.
They'll definitely win the Europa League then. But I don't.
Atletico did it.
Europa League. Yeah, looking at the Europa League, I can't see anyone endangering Arsenal.
If Arsenal continue what they did last season, dark horse. They'll beat Man City's and Liverpool's and lose to Brighton's.
Probably. Okay, then I'm gonna do the managers now. I don't know if you guys have done the managers, but
No,
I said the three managers I reckon are gonna get sacked before Christmas are Dean Smith, Roy Hodgson, and David Moyes. Yeah, that's the whole.
Any reasoning for you, Austin? Any reasoning for them? Or?
With Dean Smith, Aston Villa are they're gonna go down. They just are gonna go down. If I think that Jack Grealish is a good Premier League player, I think that he could play in one of the top clubs, and that's the only reason why they survived last season. But if they lose him to injury or to a transfer or to anything, they're going down without a doubt. But with Jack Grealish, I still don't think that they have a good chance. So I reckon Dean Smith is going to go. Roy Hodgson, because Crystal Palace have been playing the same football for years, and they've been relying on Zaha, even though Zaha's getting injured all the time.
They're alright. It's just Zaha's. He wants to leave.
He does, and it's just not. It's what I mean. It's just not healthy there, and they're just holding on to him because no big club will pay the money that Crystal Palace wants for him.
Unai Emery wanted him last year for Arsenal. They won like 80-odd million, and Everton wanted him, and he was going to go. And then he just, I don't know,
just fell apart, didn't it? So yeah, I think if Crystal Palace has a bad start to the season, I could see Roy Hodgson going because I don't think they're best pleased with him anyway. And then David Moyes because West Ham's in a shit show right now, and I can see David Moyes getting sacked definitely.
No, I think that's it. I think they were decent. Last year I put Man City to win the league, and I was very wrong.
Yeah, last season I said the Sheffield will go down at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, I think I said the same. Yeah, and I didn't. I think I put Norwich to be the dark horse of the teams that come up, and they were. Was
that because of Football Manager?
No, it wasn't even that because they weren't in the Prem on Football Manager then. But
the way that they played made us think that, like, when they beat City as well, you just thought, oh my god, this team's going to be unreal.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yes, that's everything. Well.
Epic.
If you guys like if you guys like this video, if you like what you see, hit the like button, leave a comment, and bye guys.